According to the Centers for Disease Control, 40 years ago, 1 in 2,000 children had autism. Today, that number is 1 in 36. As these children become adults, there is a growing need for access to effective resources, services, and support in order to ensure their continued growth, well-being, and overall quality of life through adulthood. Industry experts frequently point to the glaring need for more programming, housing, and collaborations to further expand opportunities for independence and community inclusion for adults with disabilities.
The major challenges that organizations face and families face as individuals become adults and leave the school system are access to day services or employment, access to community living assistance, and access to recreation. So it's literally the 3 boxes of life. Especially since COVID, this has been a tremendous barrier, with over 3,500 people still searching for some kind of meaningful day or employment activity.
Founded in 1956 and headquartered in Needham, Massachusetts, Charles River Center is a recognized leader in empowering and supporting adults and children with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Focusing on communication and life skills, CRC offers high-quality, individualized opportunities that foster independence and community inclusion.
So the mission of the Charles River Center is to empower and support people with developmental disabilities through individualized, high-quality services that promote independence and community inclusion. In the 1950s, which is when the Charles River Center was founded, there weren't a lot of options for people with developmental disabilities, or any disabilities for that matter. And Tom and Ann Sell decided that that wasn't for them. They wanted to raise their daughter in Needham, Massachusetts, and provide her the love and care and support that she needed to grow up, and decided to start a preschool, which was the first of its kind in this area for kids with developmental disabilities. And so the guiding principles are very much the same, and that is, we are founded on principles of care and respect for families and their loved ones with developmental disabilities, and also advocacy for more services and programs and support, collaboration with various entities, medical facilities, community facilities, social organizations, and community. We need to get them more into the community.
Believing individuals with autism have the right to live their lives to the fullest, CRC provides the tools, programs, and accommodations that people with disabilities need for greater autonomy, so they can chart their life's path.
So the Charles River Center is a multifaceted human service organization supporting about 450 adults each and every day with disabilities. Our primary focus from our origins were supporting people with intellectual disabilities or developmental disabilities. Since then, we've expanded, and now we're supporting people with autism spectrum disorder and most recently acquired brain injury. The Charles River Center has 3 major divisions. The first is residential services, which is our primary majority of the services that we provide. We operate 33 residential homes across Metro Boston. We also support people during the day through our day programs. We have 3 different models of day programs, all open from on Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Our last division is our family support division, where we help support families with individuals living in their family home. As you can imagine, it's pretty tough, especially post-pandemic, with parents having to take the full burden on supporting someone at home, and this is where our staff will come in through our family support centers and really support them in gaining access to the resources and entitlements that they deserve to make sure they are able to take care of their loved ones safely.
Through the proper combination of compassion, learning an individual's needs, and meeting them where they are, Charles River Center is able to bring its clients a better today and a promising tomorrow.
So there's really 2 reasons why our family came to the Charles River Center, I believe. The first was the center is right in our community. This is where my daughter Beth has grown up. It's the people she knows, people that she meets in the market, people that she sees at town hall. This is where she belongs. The second piece, most importantly though, was that the Charles River Center was listening to us. There were very clear things that we wanted as Beth turned 22. She had been in inclusion models. We had worked hard on that. We wanted her to stay community-oriented. We wanted her to have a purposeful life with some kind of work, whether volunteer or paid work. We wanted her to be with peers of her own age. We wanted her to have some functional academics. We wanted her to be busy and physically active, and we wanted to encourage hobbies for her. And all of those things at the time that Beth entered, that was more than 20 years ago, those weren't the things that were available. And the Charles River Center listened carefully and designed a program, and that's the program that Beth's in to this day. So I think, for us now, we've been on a journey with the Charles River Center, and what I see in Beth that is most important to my family and me is Beth's sense of belonging. She feels that she belongs here, that the people that are here, whether they're her peers or her staff, those people are her friends. She knows the entire layout, she knows her schedule, and she knows that this is her life, and her life means a lot to her. She has a real sense of purpose here.
So we have staff who have been here for 40 years. We have a number of staff who've been here 40 years. Our average direct support professional tenure is 6 years. And that's pretty remarkable given that's entry level and also during the workforce crisis. I think that speaks to the stability of an organization. The future of the Charles River Center, again, we're staying true to our founding principles, and we were looking towards an unmet need for a disability population, particularly those with autism. And we want to provide them with an integrated community that is high-tech, transformational, state-of-the-art, and it's going to be adjacent to our current properties. So we're going to provide them with that opportunity to finally live in their own apartments in a safe environment that's integrated into the Needham community. But we're going to offer them an array of comprehensive services. So we'll offer them the opportunity for planned socialization in the community to help them become part of their community. We're going to help them with stabilizing their employment and what that takes, job coaching or meeting with the employer or creating some stability in that. We're also going to provide them with remote monitoring through technology. What happens if there's no staff available and the fire alarm rings? What happens if they don't know how to cook a chicken at 7 o'clock at night? Who are they going to call? We're going to tap on that. We're going to wrap them around with the latest technology to provide them remote services and supports. We're so excited about this opportunity. It really does go back to our founding principles of collaboration and advocacy and care and respect. It's all about awareness. The general public needs to be aware of the unique needs of people with disabilities, particularly with autism. Community acceptance and awareness is key to promote equality and to reduce stigma and discrimination to folks with autism and other developmental disabilities. In the end, it leads to a more inclusive society.
So the Charles River Center, Beth's sense of belonging, the staff who work here, the mission of the organization is what makes my daughter's life better. What makes her life better is good for all of our family, and I can always recommend the Charles River Center to others.
Greater independence, empowerment, and inclusion of individuals with disabilities is a true benefit for society. Learn more today about Charles River Center, illuminating the possibilities. For program information or to schedule a visit, go to charlesrivercenter.org or call 781-972-1000.